Hello everybody and welcome to the unboxing of the new Nintendo Switch 2. Today, pretty obvious, we're going to be unboxing the Switch 2 along with Mario Kart World and the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller. So first we're going to start with the Nintendo Switch 2. There was a pre-release at GameStop, or like the midnight launch at our local GameStop, so we went to that and picked up our pre-order. And now we're back, waited an hour and 20 minutes in line. And now we're home and we're gonna unbox. So here we go. Open the box. First impression, very well packaged. Here's our Joy-Cons. They're feeling definitely a lot heavier than the regular Joy-Cons. Here's the blue one. Ooh, very clean. Okay. There's blue. And here's our red. Nice. Okay. And of course, the screen itself, the main deal. I'm going to take this out of the plastic once I get the other stuff out of this box. I'm not totally sure what's in here, but we'll check in a second. We also have the new grip, along with the new charging cable. Here's the new charging block with USB-C entrance. Definitely feels a lot heavier than the other one as well. And then the cable, which is double-ended USB-C. And of course we have our Nintendo Switch 2 charging dock. So I'm gonna move this out of the way. So here's the Nintendo Switch 2 dock. Very clean looking, very nice and rounded. We've got two USB-C ports on the side here. And I think this pops off, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there we go. So the back pops off. We have our AC adapter, HDMI out, and we also have a new LAN port. So we've got that with our backing. Put that back on. You can actually figure this out. Oh, I think it slides in like that and then snaps in. Perfect. Okay, just like that. There's our new dock. And of course our charging cable. And now for the screen. Look at that. Gorgeous. It's upside down. So we've got our headphone port. We've also got a USB-C on the top. Obviously the game carts go in here. We've got our volume up and down and our power button. And then same as the original with the charging port on the bottom as well. And with this new kickstand action, she really bends like right at the back. So that's pretty impressive. Very stable as well. It's not super loose or anything like that. And then we've got our blue side as well as our red side. So let's go ahead and snap these Joy-Cons on here. Let's see how this is. Woo! Nice. There we go. So there's our Switch 2 console all put together with the Joy-Cons. This is a really big console and it feels good in hand. I've been using the Switch OLED for quite some time now. And it's just, after a while, it's very uncomfortable to hold. This feels good, but it's also very heavy, so I'm wondering how long periods of gameplay are going to feel. We've got our buttons on the back here to release, which actually feels pretty strong. Like when you push it, like you gotta actually like push it down like pretty good. So there is that. We're gonna put this aside. And actually, let's test out, let's take these off. Put this aside for now, and then let's test this new grip. Just snaps on just like the Switch. So there's 1 and 2. So again, basically the same as the other one, just a little bit different, obviously, with the new design. Overall, pretty good feeling. All right, so now we're gonna move on to our Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller. These were also up for pre-order with the Switch 2. Now I have to find a knife. Alright, so we've got a cable for, I would assume, charging the Pro controller. And what else? And our Switch 2 Pro controller. Wow. I've never had a Pro controller. I never got one with the original Switch. And I'm happy I got this one because this feels absolutely amazing. We got our ZL, ZR, and L and R. And then we've also got these new buttons on the back, which is GR and GL. And there's also a headphone port on the bottom here as well. Our new chat button, home, the capture button, plus and minus, and of course the regular sticks here. And they're not super noisy. Feels very, very nice to hold. Very sleek, a very nice finish. I'm actually quite impressed with this. This feels amazing. Of course, we're gonna move on. And we've got, obviously, the new microSD Express for the Nintendo Switch 2. They've only got the 256 out right now. I'm not going to open this. I'm going to wait until I actually put it into the Switch to do that. But obviously we got our classic Mario. I'm curious to know if they're going to come out with larger cards at some point and what they're going to put on them. So there's the microSD Express done by Samsung. And last but not least, we've got Mario Kart World. These are supposedly key cards. So I'm not entirely sure how that works, but some of them say key card on the front and some of them do not. This, I can't see if it says it anywhere, but let's give this an open and check out the new cards. Alright, and there we go. So here's Mario Kart World. The new cards are red, which is pretty cool. Whereas the other ones were all black with just the regular sticker on it. They look the same size as the other ones, but they might actually be a little bit taller. So I'm gonna have to compare that at some point. But there's Mario Kart World. And I cannot wait till we get Donkey Kong in July. So there we have it. I'm gonna take this and just put these back on. Get this out of here. And we're gonna put these back on. And I just want to dock this. Okay, so this is what it looks like while it's docked. They've definitely made it so there's less space in between. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I don't think the original Switch was like that. There was a little bit more space where it was kind of more like wobbly in here, where this one is not as wobbly, which is kind of nice. All right, so we're gonna give this a power on. I'm not gonna set it up right now, but go to power on and see. So turning this on, there's cool like background music. The new sounds are incredible. We're gonna pause while I set up the internet here. Alright, so now it is making us, I'm just going to turn this down just a little bit. It's making us put the kickstand out. We're just going to do it kind of more on the flat side so that we can still see here. Now it wants us to use these. We'll connect to a TV later. You can use the accessories that came with the system to hold the Joy-Con 2 controllers in multiple ways. Oh yeah, I guess we got the there's new attachments for these, so let me just quickly grab those. I think they might be in here. Throughout the show, it does come with an HDMI cable. Okay, these are our new attachments. Here's the red. And the blue. Oh, how it's got the little things here for probably the mouse part. So I'm just gonna put these on. I'm assuming you just go like that. Okay. So they just snap on. Very easy. It's got the little strap here. These are new. They put these black things on the end. I'm not totally sure why they did that, but... And again with the blue side. Just like that. And then the same thing, you just push these buttons and they pop right off. So, we're gonna skip the attachment guide. Choose a style, you can change it anytime. So now we're gonna update the system. Okay. Alright, so now next up I just have to do a system transfer. And then, yeah, I think I should be ready to go once I do the system transfer. So there we have it. That is our Nintendo Switch 2 unboxing, along with our Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller, Mario Kart World, and of course our Samsung microSD Express memory card. I hope everybody enjoyed the unboxing video. Happy Nintendo Switch 2 release, and leave a like and a comment and let me know what you guys think of the Switch 2. Let me know if you got it, if you didn't get it, why or why not. Is there a specific game you're looking for or waiting for to come out before you purchase the system? Just let me know in the comments, and I hope to see y'all in the next one.